Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fallout London. Now in this episode we are going to be doing some more exploring. I'm just going to be walking around, seeing what there is, trying to level up, because as I'm sure some of you remember from the last episodes, I have been getting my arse kicked lately, so I definitely think we're a little too under-leveled. So I'm thinking we can head straight up here on, because on the little, I don't know what you call it, you know, the radar thing at the bottom, there's like an empty police station symbol, which I think is quite cool. I thought there might be someone here. So I thought maybe we could go and check that out and have a look around. Hopefully we'll level up and it'd be really cool. Okay, he's coming over. I'll just do that. Lop his head off with this. So that's too far away. There we go. Okie dokie. You know what? I might even see what's down there actually. Has he got anything of value on him? No, not really. I didn't even know this place existed. Okay, it looks like you can get up onto the roof. And it looks like there's some hooligans up there as well, but I'm not actually seeing a way up. No, I can't find a way. Ooh. Is this the way up? Oh, I do like a little a little model shop.
Fallout is dust that is sucked up from the ground. You can protect yourself and your family.
I would take a load of these models because I've always had a thing for models, but got nowhere to put them. Don't have a player home or anything, so unfortunately that's not going to be possible. Is this the way? No. Okay, I don't know how you get up on the roof. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Excuse me, Churchill.
Must have a concussion.
There we go. Now I did see. Here we go. What's this? A recording.
You doing your holotape thing again, Stodholm?
It's just a pastime, Popplestone. You know that. We can't be hunting rats all the time. We need hobbies too, you know.
Our hobby is trying to survive out here, mate.
Danger. Oh, I've been spotted. Okay, maybe I should get my gun out then because I can actually hit them that way. Yeah, they're all up on the roof. Oh, shitting hell, okay. Maybe I should have, like, just stayed away. Okay, well, there's only one left now. I am going to need a stim pack, though, because I am injured. I didn't even have time to comment on that recording. Also, by the way, that was very strange names they had, right? Really weird names. That's all I wanted to say. Where are my stim packs? I've only got one. Are you joking? No, never mind. I'll find somewhere to sleep. What's the other one? I know there's one more person up there. Where are you? Can't kill you if you don't show your face. No? No, fuck that. Fuck it. Let's go back here and there might be a bed for us to use. Back to the safety of the vagabonds. Yeah. No, still caution. I think I'm okay though. I don't think they can get down. I mean, there must be a way up and down, but... Well, I mean, they certainly didn't seem to know it. Anyway, whatever. That is not a bed. Is there anywhere I can sleep? I may have to go back to the pub, which I have forgotten the name of. I thought they'd have somewhere to rest here since there's a little outpost. Maybe inside this building, although I don't think they do actually have anywhere. Oh well. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Beautiful. Okay, let's go. So we're just going to head back the way we were going and carry on. I think the police station is just straight up here, so it shouldn't take too long. Just right up this road. A bit of a lag. I have noticed that this happens quite a bit around this area. Hopefully... Oh, good. I was just about to say hopefully I don't have to restart the game, because I have had that happen before, but nope, it all seems to be okay for now. Now I am wondering if we're going to come across some more hooligans, because I believe this is a DIY shop that we went to... Oh, hello. That we went to before, like a few episodes ago, where there was loads of them inside. But they don't seem to be spawning. I also remember there was some inside this building. But again, nothing. That's good. I'm still sneaking though. I don't trust it at all. Is there anything in here? Looks like a pub. Love a pub. Some really creepy nodding cow, which I must have. Take the iron brew. Mouldy food, that can stay there. Cold beer, that's going to be good for carry weight if I end up picking up too many things. I think it increases your strength. Take the dog meat. I'll take the gourd as well, why not? I can cook that dog meat. Ooh, there's Indian food. Chicken tikka masala with rice and... I can't read what that says. Love chicken tikka masala. Magic milk? What the fuck is magic milk? I've never heard of magic milk before. Rads minus 600. That's incredible. Yes, I'm going to be keeping that. And I want to know where to find more. Wonder if you can craft it. I doubt it. Be helpful if you could though. Take the milk, because the milk is great for healing. Don't know why, it's just so powerful though. And I will cook that dog meat I just found. Oh, I can make a barrage. No, I'm okay. I don't really see the point in that, to be honest with you. Is it a cocktail? Maybe a cocktail. Dirty Wasteland, it certainly sounds like a cocktail. Anyway, I don't think there's that much in this building. So let's just carry on. Oh, what's this? Is that ammo? I thought it was bobby pins at first, but it's ammo. Okay, so we're at the tube station, Bromley tube station. Oh, there's a person. There was a person, and I think I might have just seen a turret. I absolutely did. Thank goodness for this bollard. I'm in cover. I think this is... I've been playing this game, well, not this game, but you know, Fallout 4. Which is to say, the engine they use for this, obviously. I've been playing this game for over 10 years now, I think. Roughly, anyway, close enough. I have never ever been able to do this before. And this is probably the last time I'll ever do it. I didn't even know you could go into cover. Missed. Reload. One more shot will do it. Provided I don't miss. Like I did then. There we go. Now what were you guarding? If anything. Churchill, I swear to God, if... that dog, every single episode, gets in my fucking way at least once. Drives me insane. But he's so cute. He's such a good boy. There's a bed here as well, but I don't need one. This is what you were guarding. A steamer trunk. With quite okay stuff in it. Not brilliant, but passable. You know, can sell it, so that's good. It's always good. Okay, so I think this is the police station. And I am... yes, it is. This is it. Bromley Police Station. I've got my flower power staff. My favourite weapon is so overpowered. I love it. Oh, that's cute. Let's check this building out. Right. Which way? We've got so many different ways we could go. I'm going to start with left. That is the biggest radroach I have ever seen. That was enormous. Some Australian level shit. Okay, I can cook you guys. Thank you for the food. Not really much else in here. Detected. Okay, so there's something here. Oh, I'll take that. Right, please. Haven't come across... oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I love that. You know what, I actually... ah! Okay. Feral Ghoul, you can go. And I'll take the Viscount Nelson Pale Ale. Okay, let's see what's in here. Blood Pack, Fancy Hairbrush, Gamma Round, Hero, yes. Shaped Charge, doesn't weigh anything but its value of 25. That's quite good. I could sell the cigarettes if I remember to. Oh, bobby pins. Okay, now I will admit, everyone, I have a slight confession to make. I have actually done this already. Because so basically what happened was I recorded this, this is literally the third time, actually maybe even the fourth. No, this is the fourth time I've recorded this episode, so you know what, I'm actually not very happy because I kept having technical issues. So first of all, what happened was the sound from the game didn't record because OBS, the recording software I use, for some reason it just like, oh, what's the word? I'm trying to concentrate on two things at once. It for some reason like it removed the input for audio from the computer, and I don't know why. And I didn't realise until after I'd recorded a full episode, which I personally thought was quite good. Video camera, that's cool. So I re-recorded it. That didn't go particularly well. I can't remember why. I think it was another audio issue. So I tried again, and then the audio worked fine, but the mixing was wrong. So the game was way too loud. You could barely hear what I was saying. So this is the fourth time I've come around this building. So I know exactly where all the enemies are, which is very helpful because I was really creeped out the first time. In Churchill, I shit myself when I saw your shadow there. But that ghoul that we just killed in that little side room with the collapsed ceiling. Yeah, wow. The screen. I'll include a little clip here. Ah! Shit! I suppose it was quite funny, but really scared the crap out of me, it did. Anyway, I've got caution, so I actually think the school might be coming downstairs. Oh no, it's vanished. Oh, it's over that way now. Okay, hidden. You know, it's remarkable how easy it is, even though I'm familiar with this area and I kind of know where the ghouls are, I'm still kind of shitting myself just watching this red dot and like, where are you? Where are you going? I might actually go and try and take it out now. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, see, I'm still getting scared. This is great level design. I'm trying not to scream because it's late. My heart right now, it's quite late. It's like 11 o'clock. And I don't want to wake up other people in the surrounding flats. But, yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, there should be one more up here. There we go. Ah! Oh my god, there's two. Okay, so actually it seemed like this, maybe the spawns were different, or maybe I'm not actually as familiar with this building as I thought I was. Anyway, now if I remember correctly, and I do apologise everyone if this ruins the immersion of the Let's Play, but you know, me having done this before, but you know, these things happen. This is unusual, usually I haven't done any of this before. There should be one more left. And once we've killed that one, we'll be free to explore. No, because I'm sure there's something I've missed. I came through here before anyway, I just skimmed through everything, so it's kind of a blessing in disguise, I suppose. I'll be able to have a proper look around. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Now there should be... Ooh, a dress. Love, take the fashion. Don't need a child's school uniform. There you are. Still said detected though. Okay, now it doesn't. Because there shouldn't be anything else. Unless I have missed an enemy on every single run through this building I've done. I'm not... Okay, well I don't think so. Yes, it's detected. Is there like a gap in the ceiling that they can come through? Before... I'm not sure why it says detected. Well, it doesn't now, but... Oh well. Oh well. If there is an enemy, I'm sure we'll come across them at some point. Let's finish looking around down here first, actually. Where's Churchill? Oh, Churchill's vanished. Okay, so this is in this main room where we briefly were. Hi, Churchill. Churchill, could you do me a favour and find whatever it is that's detecting me? Because I'm having the foggiest what it is. No one ever gave me anything. Okay, I don't really understand what that poster's meant to be saying. I mean, obviously it's advertising something. I think that's a tea company. Is there... It keeps saying detected. Is there another rad roach or something? Or maybe there's a... I really do think maybe it's just like a ghoul in one of those hiding positions they're in. That's leading outside. Where maybe it's like bugged and it just isn't coming out. Oh, I don't know. I can't see shit. Whatever. If there is something, then maybe we'll come across it. Let's look upstairs. It doesn't look like there's much down here. Let's turn left again. What's in here? Oh, there's a computer. Ooh, and an interrogation room. Okay, what's on this computer? Got some incarceration logs, that's fun. Name, Lauren Thorney. Criminal record, identity theft. Details, Lauren Thorney, known as Thorney. Excuse me. Oh, I nearly shit myself. There's a fly next to me. I thought it was a spider. Oh. Thorney is a skilled identity thief with a penchant for stealing the identity of those most vulnerable. Obviously, it's always the most vulnerable, isn't it? She has a long record of identity theft, hacking into secure systems, and stealing sensitive information. Name, Superman Hansel. Criminal record, drug trafficking and distribution. Details, Hansel has been a key player in the local drug trade. Law enforcement had struggled to pin him down due to his network of connections. Name, Blackie Elisar. Not a big fan of that name. Don't need to say why. Criminal record, assault, kidnap and illegal weapon possession. It's a piece of work, isn't he? Details, Blackie Elisar is notorious for his involvement in violent altercations and has a criminal history centred around kidnapping and other destructive acts. Name, Cullen Adler. Criminal record, unauthorised entry and theft. Details. Cullen Adler, also known simply as Cullen, has a history of breaking into secure locations and stealing valuable artefacts. Master burglar. Name, Professor M. Volturi. Seems like there was a fan of Twilight on the team. Criminal record, fraud and public disturbance. Details. Professor M. Volturi is infamous for his elaborate cons and causing public disruptions with his fanciful speeches. His persuasive abilities and con-man persona have swindled many out of their fortunes, especially universities and colleges. Name, Irene Swan. Criminal record, poaching and trespassing. Details. Irene Swan has a criminal record focused on illegal hunting and trespassing on protected lands. Ironic considering her surname. Her exceptional skills and knowledge of the area make her a formidable poacher, and one very likely to skip bail. Name, Dr. Watson Blackman. Okay, so I was right. I did have a bit of a hunch after I read the Professor Volturi bit that this might be like a reference for Sherlock Holmes. Because of the names, like we've got Irene Swan, obviously Irene Adler was the love interest, I believe, of Sherlock. And we had someone with the surname Adler before, now we've got Dr. Watson, and Professor Volturi is probably Moriarty. Anyway, as I was saying, criminal record, assault and illegal weapon possession. Details. Dr. Watson Blackman is notorious for his involvement in violent altercations and possession of unregistered weapons. His combat skills are unparalleled, often having left his opponents incapacitated. Well, aren't they all lovely people? Incident reports. This should be fun. 17th of October, so a few days before the war. Disturbance within the police station. What a day, what a great start. We had an unexpected visit from a couple of rather peculiar characters who introduced themselves as Marcus and Jeremiah. They claimed they were here for a documentary about supply chain management. Something felt off right from the start, especially considering this is a police station. It is a strange place to go for a supply chain management. Marcus, dressed in a suit that's seen better days and a flat cap, kept asking an absurd number of questions about our police procedures and station layout. At first, I thought he might be some kind of auditor, but his questions got stranger and more detailed, almost as if he was trying to memorise the entire setup. How much do you want to bet they were trying to break someone out? Meanwhile, Jeremiah, scruffy with a perpetual look of mild confusion and a flat cap, wandered off and somehow managed to trigger a minor alarm while fiddling with one of the emergency exits. Suspicious. When I confronted him, he mumbled something about finding the vibe of the place. Yeah, that's just screaming breaking someone out of jail. After some rather tense discussions, and multiple assurances that this wasn't a prank, excuse me, we decided to escort them out. On their way out, Marcus muttered something about writing a scathing review of our inefficiencies, while Jeremiah tried to sneak out with a handful of our counterpens, claiming he was saving it for later. Needless to say, the whole ordeal was bizarre and slightly stressful. I've logged the incident and advised the other officers to be on the lookout for any more unexpected documentarians. I am convinced that they were either drunk or looking at trying to break someone out. Could have been both. My money is on the latter. I bet they are related to the drug dealer Superman Hansel. What a weird pair. Okay, the next one, same day. Bromley High Street situation. I was patrolling Bromley High Street when I became aware of a disturbance occurring next to a clothing shop. I approached the disturbance and found two men in the middle of a physical brawl. The two were both in their late 40s, with brown skin and blue eyes. Their striking similarities led me to conclude they were likely twins. I placed myself in between both men and forced them to stop. At first I asked them, but when one of the men attempted to strike me, I restrained them immediately. Despite their restraints, the two men continued to try and attack each other. I managed to separate them long enough to obtain the following key facts. The individuals are David and Sam Gambit. They are indeed twins. The reason for their brawl was due to Sam accusing David of stealing their ration tickets, with David in turn accusing Sam of stealing from their pantry. I could not determine whose tickets were stolen by who, as both twins were far too incensed and angry to cease their confrontation and answer my questions. I decided to escort one of the two out of the area, and chose David, as Sam presented me with identification papers proving they lived nearby. David claimed the papers were a forgery, but made no further attempts to continue the fight. I released David by Campbell Road and delivered both a verbal and written warning. The two named individuals have been warned. If they are found fighting once again, consider them both repeat offenders. Okay, next one. 19th of October. Illegal drug activity outside the Glades. Oh, I remember the Glades. Got my arse kicked in there. I was dispatched to the Glades shopping centre. Our contact, a worker by the name of Peter Warren, reported 2 individuals engaging in what he described as a druggy transaction. I arrived at the Glades and immediately encountered the 2 suspects, a male and a female. Both were in their mid-20s, and both were clad in tattoos and other symbols marking them as members of an unknown youth subculture. Upon my arrival, the male suspect immediately attempted to flee, but his attempt was cut short when he attempted to kick open a large, locked steel door. The female suspect was restrained, as was the male suspect after his injuries were addressed. Both suspects attempted to discard their evidence, and I found several small baggies containing a thin pink powder. The powder does not resemble any known narcotics, and I could detect a faint scent that reminded me of pudding. I transported both suspects to holding at 4:18 p.m. I interrogated the male suspect first, and he refused to answer any questions, claiming that the police would pay for his broken leg. The male suspect's feet was strained, not broken. I then interrogated the female suspect, who confessed that she was indeed purchasing a drug from the male suspect. After obtaining the female suspect's written confession, I interrogated the male suspect once more and mentioned the confession. The male suspect promptly broke down and begged for forgiveness. The male suspect confessed to selling the drug, but revealed the powder was not an actual narcotic, but rather a mix of baking sugar and pink dye. I submitted both suspects for further processing at 5:03 p.m. Well, surely no crime has actually been committed then, because it's not a drug deal. Although I wonder if using the baking sugar, whatever it was, could actually, violate some laws around rationing? Whatever. They're long dead now, it doesn't matter. 23rd of October, the day of the war. I think it was 23rd of October. Greyhound pub situation. I was dispatched to the Greyhound pub at High Street in response to an emergency call. The caller identified himself as Wallace Gray, owner of the pub. Wallace informed me he was just scammed by 2 individuals. I will now relay the story. Mr. Gray claimed that at 7:50 p.m. Okay, that's a bit strange, because the Great War would have happened about 2 p.m. British time. Unless that was the night before. 2 individuals arrived at the pub. Mr. Gray describes them both as follows. The 2 men were named Marcus and Jeremiah. Both were in their 30s, those names are familiar, aren't they? Wore flat caps and had their coats on. Mr. Gray describes them both as foul-smelling. Mr. Gray indicates the 2 were of Indian descent, but his reasoning why includes the aforementioned smell and Mr. Gray's self-proclaimed racial detection abilities. So he's a raging racist, basically. I asked Mr. Gray if his complaint had anything to do with the individual's racial makeup, and he insisted it did not. Of course it didn't. He then described to me the following encounter. Marcus and Jeremiah asked Mr. Gray, who was tending the pub, what was his pub like. Mr. Gray did not understand the question. Jeremiah then proceeded to, according to Mr. Gray, lean over the counter and show me his expletive bunny tattoo. Wonder if that's related to the tattoos mentioned by the 2 people in the drug deal. Jeremiah asked Mr. Gray if he was one of them, to which Mr. Gray replied with confusion, yeah, I wonder if that's similar tattoos to the 2 people that drug deal had. Mr. Gray attempted to get the 2 men to leave, but they refused and instead took a seat in the booth closet closest to the bathroom. Mr. Gray told me he kept an eye on them, but that they didn't do much other than expletive. Look at the expletive people, expletive coming out of the expletive loo. He's got a mouth on him, hasn't he? I sensed Mr. Gray's complaint was likely not worth following up on, and asked if he saw any criminal behaviour. Mr. Gray could not find an example of any criminal behaviour. For completion's sake, I asked Mr. Gray to relay to me the rest of his encounter. Mr. Gray explained the 2 men sat there for only 2 minutes before getting up. According to Mr. Gray, Jeremiah then stopped at the door, looked back at Mr. Gray, said he would write into the local newspaper to tell them of Mr. Gray's inefficacies, and left. I asked Mr. Gray what he could have meant by inefficacies, but Mr. Gray proceeded to reply with an expletive-laden rant on his sociological beliefs. I have taken in Mr. Gray's full account of the encounter, alongside his description of the 2 individuals named Marcus and Jeremiah. I recommend ignoring any further calls from Mr. Gray on this particular matter. I am under the impression that these are the same 2 people who are featured on Instant Report 2300. Yeah, probably. And they didn't have to worry about calls because the world ended, so that's fine. Okay, police incident report is the last one. Let's see what this says. This is the day before, October 22nd. 10:45 at Churchill Park, Sector B. Reporting officer, Officer Wickham. Incident description. At approximately 10:30, I received a report from a concerned citizen regarding suspicious activity in Churchill Park, Sector B. The caller indicated the 2 individuals appeared to be engaged in inappropriate behaviour near the large oak tree. Oh, did they? A Wonder what that was. Upon arrival at 10:45, I approached the area on foot to avoid startling the individuals. I observed 2 suspects, later identified as Jimmy Doe and Janie Smith, engaged in sexual intercourse, knew it, in a public place. Both individuals were partially undressed and did not immediately notice my presence. Actions taken. I announced my presence and requested that both individuals cease their activities and dress immediately. After complying, I requested identification from both parties. Jimmy Doe, aged 28, provided valid ID. Janie Smith, aged 26, also provided valid ID. I informed both individuals that they were in violation of the 1986 Public Order Act and explained the consequences of their actions. Statements. Jimmy Doe admitted to the act, stating it was a spur-of-the-moment decision and expressed regret for the public indecency. Janie Smith similarly admitted to the behaviour, adding that they did not realise anyone would be in the park at that hour. I suppose it is quite late. Witnesses. No additional witnesses were present at the scene. Evidence collected. Photographs of the location and surrounding area were taken. IDs of both individuals were documented. Conclusion. Both Jimmy Doe and Janie Smith were issued charges for the 1986 Public Order Act. They were released on site with instructions to appear in court on the specified date. Don't need to worry about that. End of the world and all that. Recommendations. Increase patrols in Churchill Park during late hours to prevent similar incidents. Consider installing additional lighting and signage to deter inappropriate behaviour. Reporting officer, Officer Wickham. Supervisor approval, Sergeant Magdalene. Okay. That's everything on that computer. Now I want to go in that room. Should be just around this corner. What was that? Nothing, a set dressing. I thought that was a coin or something on top of the paper. There we go. Oh, doesn't look like there's anything in here. No? Okay, that's fine. We've already looked around the other corridor. I suppose maybe we could... Yeah, I've already looked around there. I suppose we could have a little look downstairs. Maybe we missed something. You know, actually, I do remember there was a door to the right of us when we came in, and I didn't look in that room. So let's go through there. It should be just around here. Yes, I was right. Ooh. More effects. Oh, that's disturbing. Oh, love is peace. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, let's go. I feel like that's I think that's an indication to leave. That's our cue to go. What's in here? Nothing. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Okay, and that is going to conclude the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, join the Empire, and press the bell icon to get notified of all my uploads. I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a lovely day, and goodbye.